This was his favourite song and one of the Bee Gees' most famous hits. Robin Gibb will be remembered for his incredibly distinctive voice and lyrics which defined the disco era. His death followed months of ill health. Diagnosed with colon cancer in 2010, it soon spread to his liver. But recently in remission, the singer-songwriter thought he'd beaten it.
It's very difficult to actually put it all into words at the moment, just having heard. I mean, a sad loss as a friend. I mean, he was, a great friend. We talk about everything, play songs, and I'd never talk about his illness because he didn't like to talk about that.
Music had been Robin's life, and he'd enjoyed a career spanning 6 decades. Along with his brothers Maurice and Barry, the Bee Gees sold over 200 million records. They wrote all their own hits, including the soundtrack to Saturday Night Fever, which propelled them to the big time.
It was a constant resurgence. That's where Robin and Maurice and Barry Gibb were very clever at doing that. They stayed ahead of the curve. Even though they had times when they weren't cool and they weren't revered in the industry, they still sold records.
Over in America, fans have been paying tribute to the singer on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Of course, as a child, like Saturday Night Fever and all of that. Yeah, of course. It's a great loss, but we all must go.
With Robin and his vibrato voice, it's very distinctive. I started the joke. It was one that he did pretty well himself, and there's no mistake of his voice.
I grew up during that time, enjoyed disco and all that kind of good stuff, so, it is sad passing.
For all their fame and fortune, Robin said his family was cursed. In 1988, Andy, the youngest brother, died of a heart attack aged just 30. Then in 2003, Robin's twin brother Maurice died. Speaking in 2009, Robin and Barry explained how difficult it had been to continue after the loss of their brother.
Knocked it a bit off track. It's very hard to pick up the pieces after something like that.
You just find yourself thrashing about and trying to find a centre.
In the years that followed Maurice's death, Robin continued his solo career and his charity work, raising money for the Royal British Legion and wounded soldiers. But it's the band with his brothers for which he'll be remembered most. And Robin Gibb, with his unique voice, will continue to be a major part of that remarkable musical legacy.